Breaking news out of Harare, Zimbabwe. It appears that Sunday's funeral of former President Robert Mugabe may not take place. Well, our SABC foreign editor Sophie Mukwena is there and joins us now. A very good evening to you, Sophie Mukwena. I do understand you do have the latest on our breaking news story this evening.
Well, thank you so much, Florence. And we are here at the Blue Roof, the house of former President Robert Mugabe. Earlier on, there was a confusion in terms of when the burial will take place. We were told that it's likely to happen on Sunday. It will be a private burial. Later, we had reports that it will only happen after 30 days. With me here, I have Leo Mugabe, the spokesperson of the family, who is going to give us clarity in terms of the preparations, but also the final word on the burial. Good evening, sir. There is confusion. When is former President Robert Mugabe going to be buried and where?
President Mugabe is going to be buried at the National Heroes Acre, and the government is preparing where it's going to be the actual place that is going to be buried. They are constructing something there, and the construction will take, they say, roughly 30 days. So what is going to happen is, it's going to be kept in a mortuary somewhere, preserved, so that within the next 30 days, as soon as government is through with the construction of this special enclosure where they're going to put him, then we'll allow the burial to go on.
But what's going to happen on Sunday?
Nothing is happening on Sunday. There's no Heroes Acre on Sunday. Virtually, the government program ends tomorrow at the National Sports Stadium, where the dignitaries will pay their last respect to the late president.
There were reports that the body will be taken to Kutama for people who live in that area to also view the body.
Yes, those arrangements are in place. The family is discussing with the government right now in terms of transport for the people to all go at one growth point at Mrombezi, and then the body will come to the rural home overnight. Then, the family would then take over from there.
When you visit the Heroes Acre, when you look at where the former wife of former President Robert Mugabe, the first wife, was buried, there are two graves, and many people had predicted that should the eventuality strike, he is going to be laid to rest there. Are you talking about something special, something different?
Yes, I'm talking about something different, something special, different from a completely new site, but within the vicinity of the Heroes Acre itself.
Many dignitaries have arrived. As a family at this moment, are you happy with the preparations for tomorrow?
Yes, we are fairly happy. We are very happy. If anything, we were just waiting for the final program, which we're hoping protocol will deliver this evening.
In terms of the program, what can we expect?
I think you want to expect that the heads of state will give, each one of them will give a statement, a small little account of their relationship with President Mugabe. And also, hopefully, you also hear from the children. They will also give some speeches tomorrow. And the president will wrap it up in the afternoon around 2 to basically wrap the whole thing up and say, okay, this is where for now we are ending. We'll then meet again when we do the actual burial.
The logistic, quite cumbersome, waiting for 30 days, a lot of money for people to come back for the burial. Did you take that into consideration?
Yes, this is why initially they wanted it to be a private burial ceremony, because we are cognizant of the fact that it's very expensive for government, and we think at this stage we will not need as many people on the day of burial.
Thank you for your time, sir. That was Leo Mugabe, the spokesperson of the family, saying that indeed tomorrow the formalities will continue. They expect that the heads of state will definitely give messages of support, and the children, of course. And finally, former President Robert Mugabe will be buried after 30 days, and it is going to be a special place, but within the precinct of the Heroes Acre. Over to you, Flo.
All right. Thank you very much, Sophie Mugwena, coming to us live from the residence, of course, of the former president. Of course, as you would have heard there, it may take up to 30 days for the late statesman to actually be buried, although there will be a ceremony throughout this weekend where dignitaries and family will pay their last respects.